everybody. Welcome to a new week. So in this week's video, I'm going to be gisting you of how somebody jazzed my business back in Nigeria. Now keep in mind, you might not believe, number one, or you might not believe because you're not from Nigeria, or you might not believe because you're like, oh, it's superstition. Whatever it is, that's your business. But I'm going to give you the gist of how somebody jazzed my business, and a business that was making me so much money went to 0 naira in less than a week. I'm not even joking. Let's start. In 2017, 2018, I was in my third year, or I was entering final year of the university. So back then, I remember I wanted to stop asking my father for money because he had a thing of insulting me before giving me money. Yeah. And if you know me, I'm the kind of person that I am proud. I am proud to stupor. You see that thing where somebody will see me finish? I don't like it. Even if it is my parent, I don't like it. So back then he used to send me pocket money, and I know that things were not going so well for him, but there are times when he will send me money and it wasn't enough. And I call back and be like, oh, it's not enough. I need this, I need that. And he will scream all the insults in the world on my head. So anyways, it was my final year and I was thinking, okay, what am I going to do to get me some money? I'm finishing university. Before I go for NYC, or at least during NYC or anything, but I don't want to ever in my life ask this man for money again. Anything that will make anybody talk to me anyhow, I don't care, even if you brought me to the world. One day I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw an advert. So the advert is from this man in Gbagi Market in Ibadan. I don't know if you know Ibadan, Gbagi Market. It's from this man in Gbagi Market in Ibadan, and he ships Ankara directly from China to Ibadan. He ships containers, yeah. And in his advert, he was like, you too. No, it wasn't on Facebook. It was on Naira.com. I don't know if you know Naira.com, but on the website, he was like, you too can start your Ankara business with 12,000 Naira. All you need is 12,000 Naira and you can start your own business. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, okay, if this man sends me my pocket money again, keep in mind, this was like the beginning of the month. He has already sent me my pocket money. Back then, my pocket money was 30,000 Naira. That money was not enough for me. If I'm being honest, that money was not enough for me because by the time I'll eat, transportation to school, sorting some kind of lecturers because I don't want to fuck anybody. So sorting some kind of lecturers and all of that. So I'm like, okay, at the end of the month, I'll save 12,000 Naira for this business. I even started thinking of how I was going to pay for adverts, because there was also this guy around OAU that had a lot of contacts around OAU and Ife, and his charge was back then they used to do WhatsApp ads. So his charge was 3,000 Naira for 3 days. He's gonna advertise my business on WhatsApp adverts. Yeah, so I already budgeted all of this, yeah, and out of all the budget thing, I think I needed 20k or so to start the business. The business is 12,000. The adverts is how much? I'm like, okay, I schooled in Ife, if you're wondering. So Ife is close to Ibadan. So where was I? So out of my 30,000, I planned 20,000 for the business, yeah. So 10,000 was survive on 10,000 for a whole month. And I remember my father sent me 30,000 and I removed 20,000 for the business, and I went to Ikpetu market, Ikpetu Friday markets. That's where I used to go every Friday so that I don't die of hunger. They used to be I would say technically sales. So I went to Ikpetu market. I bought pad. I think pad was back then pad used to be 400 Naira always, the 2-in-1. Bought that one, bought pain relief because I always have crumbs. So pretty much survived the month for 10,000. The 20,000, I remember I sent 12,000 to this man that I have never in my life met before. But I saw his advert on Naira.com. I forgot the name of the website. And the reason why I even sent him the money is because there were a lot of reviews under it. And if you know Nigerians, you know that we are scared of scam. Yeah, but I'm like, you know what? There's no risk, there's no survival without risk. I sent this man the 12,000, and luckily for me, he wasn't a scam. He sent me the wrappers. He sent me, I forgot how many pieces of wrappers he sent to me for 12. I think about 10 pieces of Ankara wrapper for 12,000 naira, and then I paid delivery of like 500 naira. Anyways, I get all of this, yeah, and I paid the guy during the adverts his 3,000, and I think in like a week or two, people started contacting me concerning the Ankara. I'm like, oh, this is nice, it's actually working. Before this, I used to do pepper soup business. I used to do spring roll. I used to do heavy. Which business did I not do? See, I'm the kind of person that you will never see me struggle, but the moment I start winning, you're going to see me. So I guess people always feel like life is easy for me because they never see my struggle. Anyway, so throughout my final year in the university, throughout like the 4th final year, I used to do the Ankara business. Even like my Thanksgiving, or like one of those pictured, I think trad day, I sold one of the Ankara that I was selling. I sold it and I wore it. So the business was going well, even to the point where like after I graduated and I went back home, I used to do the business. Like my business started from like 12,000, but I was selling like maybe 5k 3k in a day to selling about 100,000 in a day. Now this is for somebody that I never see 100k from my account before if my papa did not send it to me. Like if my father did not send me 100k, there's no reason for 100k to be in my account. So you know, like the business was going well for me, and I was really happy because it's like finally I don't have to call my father for something as simple as buying pad or like buying pant or something. And again, I'm a proud person. I don't like see finish, even if you brought me to the world. I'm doing the business, is going well. I'm running Facebook advert. Like I sat down and I watched videos on YouTube teaching how to run Facebook advert. Like I got so good at Facebook advert, people even started asking me like, oh, can you teach me how to do Facebook advert? I lost some of the videos, so I'm just gonna do a quick review of what I said. I used to make so much money in a day. I think in a day I used to sell about 100,000, 200,000 in Ankara fabrics a day. Like I had people buying in wholesale. Like I had people doing funerals and they were buying Ankara fabrics like 70 pieces, 80 pieces, 100 pieces for their burial ashrebi. I had people doing wedding ashrebi and they were buying like 60, 70 pieces in a day. But all of a sudden, people started complaining. All of a sudden, they're complaining, oh, the wrapper is washing, the wrapper is bad, the wrapper is this, the wrapper is bad. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, what? Is this not the same wrapper that I've been selling all this while? What is changing? What is different? What is the issue? That's when... Let's continue the video. Like I was still like so confused, like because I'm like, where are all the complaints coming from? Like it doesn't make sense to me. Like it started getting to the point where like I started getting like sad because it was very confusing. I didn't understand it. Anyways, that's how that business crashed. Like the business just crashed. And because I genuinely loved that business, it's not like to show off or anything to anybody at that time. I genuinely loved doing that business because the kind of person I am, I'm not a 9-to-5 person. That thing of going to the office, squeezing inside car, waking up at 5, I don't like it. I've always been a business person. So a couple of months later, yeah, not even months, like maybe 2 years later, I'm like, okay, I genuinely like this business. Let me go back to it. Do you know that business still struggled? My brain still did not click many years later. Do you know that my brain finally clicked last month? I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, I'm struggling with my tripod. I don't have a my tripod is in my wardrobe, but like I don't want to get it, so I'm sticking my phone to my water. Anyway, so I lost this other part of the video also. So my brain finally clicked. after I watched a TikTok video of a girl giving a story of how somebody jazzed her business. So if you don't know jazz is witchcraft, jazz is juju, jazz is voodoo. Anyway, so it was when that girl said that thing. You know when you have a memory that you did not know that you had? That's exactly what happened. Let me give you the exact gist. So on one of my many busy days while I was like packaging Ankara, again, remember, I'm selling Ankara in bulk. Like imagine somebody orders like 70 pieces of Ankara. I'm trying to like fold and squeeze everything, trying to find a big bag. Like I used to go to Wuse markets maybe every week to buy new plastic bags, like because that thing was going well. So one day I'm minding my business, like as I'm packing up the orders, my phone rings. It's like unknown number. Obviously I'm not supposed to know all the numbers that call me. I pick up the phone, I'm like, hello, and the person does not say anything for like maybe 10 seconds, and then the person goes, somebody said I should give you a message. I'm like, okay, what's the message? I'm thinking maybe it's somebody's assistant ordering for wrapper. I'm thinking of so many things. I'm thinking if it's a delivery company. Again, like my business was getting so good that I had a contract with a delivery company that used to just come and pick up my wrappers. Like it was going well. So I thought maybe it was a delivery company. I thought it was a customer. I thought, So the person says, somebody said I should give you a message. I'm like, okay, what's the message? The man keeps quiet. He doesn't say anything. I'm like, hello, what is the message? The person keeps quiet. He does not say anything. So I'm thinking maybe it's network. So I cut the call. Person calls back again. Hello, somebody said I should give you a message. I'm like, what is the message? At this point, I'm irritated, right? So I'm like, you know what? I don't have the time for this. Bye-bye. And I cut the call. So after the whole day's wahala and struggle and I pick up my phone because I had two different phones. I had my personal phone, and then because my phone in Nigeria, they have this habit of having two SIMs in one phone. I think Android or so. Anyway, I had a small touchlight Nokia phone. That's the phone that everybody calls. So my brain is sharp like that. Anyway, so while the person calls, I remember the number, like maybe the last 2 digits of the number, like last 4 digits of the number. Do you know that I searched for that number? I did not find it. Like I fucking searched for that number. Like I'm not mad. I searched for that number. I did not find it because I was trying to call the number back to know what the message was. I'm so stupid. Anyway, I never thought anything about that call. I never thought anything about that message. Like, I never thought anything about it. I just tried to continue, like, my life. But then, from, like, the second day after that call, everything just went, psh, like, I went from selling over 100 Ankara wrappers in a day to struggling to sell one. Like, my business was so good to the point where, like, the Ankara supplier used to literally give me wrappers on credit. Like, maybe I would need, like, 100 wrappers, but, like, I don't have the money on spot because I used to do, like, payment on delivery back then. I was stupid. So, but I needed, like, him to send it the next day, but like my delivery guy hasn't come back yet. He actually used to send it to me. Like, that's how much trust he had in me. I went from selling 100 wrappers in a day to selling one, and even that one I struggle now. Beg. It's not funny. It's not funny. Like, the kind of person I am, if you have something that I like, my first instinct is to say, God, please show me a way so that me too, I can get my own. Like, I have never sat down in my life for once in my life. That's why sometimes, but I just sit down, I just question God, and I'm like, why'd you let that happen? Like, it would be different if I sit down and I carry my mind and I say, that person is succeeding. I will make sure they don't succeed. And then somebody does it to me, it will make sense. But I don't do that. If you have something that I like, Father God in heaven, how do I get this same thing? I want it. But I think growing up, my whole life, people have always felt like things are easy for me, or they always feel like my life is easy, or they feel like, oh, I don't struggle to get things, that's because I don't show you my struggle. I'm a proud poor person. Like, there have been times in Japan, like right now I'm in Japan here, there have been times when I've eaten boiled white rice and salt, no sauce, no meat, nothing. That's what I would eat for breakfast and dinner, and no freaking person on earth would know. But do you know what I post on my Instagram? A big plate of chicken and blah blah blah. Because I don't know how to sit down and be doing pity party. Like, I don't know how to sit down and be begging. Like, I don't know how to do it. Like, I'd rather suffer in silence and come out and shine. So, like, I think my whole life, people have always felt like life is easy for this girl. Things are so easy for this girl, blah, blah, blah. So, one way somewhere, one unfortunate fellow sat down and felt, oh, this our business is going too easy. Let me even do something to spoil it. Like, it's not a wickedness. And what's interesting is that the baba that the person used is actually working. Like, the baba work well, like the jazz work well. What me I'm thinking now is, why didn't you use that same baba to help you to get money? I mean, maybe you use the same baba to help you to get money, because poor people, like, how do I put it? Wicked people, not poor people. Wicked people lack exposure. I think exposure is the problem. Instead of you see somebody succeeding, in your normal senses, shouldn't you meet the person, you guys succeed together, but you want to drag them down to your level? Like, I don't get it. Anyways, that was the story time of how my Ankara business Jesus, I loved that business so much. Like, it was the best business ever. Like, because like, I just loved it so much, and I really, really want my business back. If anybody knows any baba that I can go to, so me too, I'll do my own back. I won't even have the minds to do it, but that's how my business spoiled, because there's somebody somewhere wishing bad on me. Well, thank you for watching my story time. See you in another video. Goodbye.